fuck.
Critically Unfocused Podcast, episode 188. You fucking pussies. No, I'm just wrong song.
I did come in for the 808.
I keep forgetting. No, I know this.
No, you're an idiot.
There's something listed here called banned audio, and I forget what it is every single time until I click it.
No, what is it? Obviously, it's something. Oh, hey, relax.
That ain't the worst thing.
Shit. Oh, dog, you are stupid. Dog, you are funny. Hey, relax. Oh man, dog, that was the funniest internet thing. Shout out to the homie Amp. He started that. I remember
The Styles P face?
Yeah. Well, that and because University of Miami, they were taking like team pictures and like team photos. And he's a Florida State fan like me. So like there was like some Miami linemen, they took like the linemen were taking like pictures together. And I think like they took like a super sus ass pose. And he just put the piano keys behind it. It did, bro. That shit just took off. That was the funniest internet trend ever, bro. That shit was so funny. And then they put that picture of him where he's just frowning behind stuff.
What happened to old boy, the safety from UCLA, who took the sus ass pic with the football?
Nah, wasn't that Rodney McLeod or something like that?
McLeod? Yeah, nah, I feel like he disappeared. He gone.
Yeah, I think he was. I remember him on the Falcons and the.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, he played on the Eagles too, didn't he?
I have no idea. Hey, shout out to him. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, you didn't do nothing problematic. I don't know, man.
Oh no, he probably did all right, man.
188 Critically Focused Podcast.
188 of them things, man.
Post NFL draft, we did not do a live show, so we were gonna have to give our thoughts and opinions on what went down last weekend on here. So, that being said, Jaguars made a splash early in the program.
I was not expecting that.
Must be nice. Got a little Travis Hunter, man, the generational talent. Gonna play both sides of the ball. Looks like it.
Yeah, they're making it seem like so it seems like they primarily want to put him at wide receiver, but then they're gonna like sprinkle him in on like defense and stuff too.
Yeah, got to go home. He seems happy as anybody I've ever seen get drafted. Just every single clip I see, he's smiling.
He looks hella happy. I've seen like pictures of him at Ale House. At Ale House out there, he was just chilling. And then
good for him, man.
No, he really does just seem like he just likes to play football, just fishing and stuff. Because even like I listened to like the introductory like press conference. He is the perfect place for him. He just wants to play football and he got his boat shipped out there. He just been trying to find like good places to fish and stuff.
Where was his boat? Couldn't have been
in Colorado.
Ain't nowhere to put the boat here.
He had somewhere to put the boat.
He probably was at Dion's house.
Probably.
Either way.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. That was I was honestly realistically, I am kind of concerned that we kind of gave up a lot because we gave up a first for next year.
Yeah.
And a second too.
Yeah.
Or was it just a second this year?
I know that the Browns are on the board a bunch because of y'all. That's all I know.
Yeah. So it's kind of like he is like a generational talent. And if you do want to make like splash moves like that, get talents like that, you kind of have to give up a lot. Because I've seen something
no way around it.
He's the first receiver to go on the top 3 since Calvin Johnson, and that was in like 06, 07.
Really?
Yeah. Like receiver in the top 3? Because think about
I don't even feel right.
Because the last receiver that I can think of that got picked super high was Jamar Chase. That was like he was like 4th or 5th, I want to say. Or 5th.
Okay, I'm thinking like Devontae Smith or something, but the Eagles weren't ever going to be that bad, huh?
Yeah, no, he wasn't picked that high. And then like the highest pick corner, like picked the number 2 since like the 60s or the 70s or something. Because I think the last corner that was picked, well, I know one. I think Sauce Gardner went number 3 or 4. But like,
yeah,
technically they were going like, oh well, he's going as both as receiver and corner. So, but nah, man, it's dope. The jersey has been pre-ordered. The Prowler, The throwback one, I had to.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, nah.
Teal?
Yeah. You know, the throwback one that we brought back.
I know you all have black ones from that era too. I'm just trying to see.
Man, if we bring back the black throwbacks, oh yeah, no, take my money. But yeah, I got that. That was cool, man. The second pick. We all knew the first pick was gonna be Cam Ward. After we traded up for Travis Hunter, I did kind of think that I was assuming that the Giants would take Abdul Carter.
He got prank called.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah,
What do you think about LT saying, "Nah, you can't rock the 56"?
One, it seemed like it was unprovoked. I don't know that he even asked for it. I have not seen that he reached out for it and it got shut down.
I think on like he had an interview with like Bleacher Report or something. He was talking about, man, I got my eye on a 56, or he would like to wear that, like represent it like properly or something.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I'm speaking solely about this person from a football perspective, right? Like, you should be able to protect your legacy or whichever way you want to if you were that.
Yeah.
That being said, Abdul Carter, he came from wearing like low numbers in college. I just feel like that looks better anyways. You should have just went with that.
I wonder if he probably just wear. I wonder if anybody wears 11 in New York right now, the Giants.
If they do, they can come off it. If it ain't neighbors, like they can come off.
Neighbors wears 1.
Yeah, you can come off it.
Yeah.
11-1, that look good.
I thought it'd be kind of cool because like obviously fuck the Titans, but Warren Moon came down and he let them unretire number 1 for the Titans.
Sure, you don't got to do all that though. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, I thought it'd be pretty cool, but LT is a sex offender. But so what's after
part of it.
The 4th pick was obvious. We knew Will Campbell. I knew Will Campbell was going to go there. The Patriots got to do everything to help out Drake May.
Hell of a draft.
Yeah, and then who was 5? 5 Cleveland because they swapped with us. That was Mason Graham. That's who I kind of had my mindset on who we were going to take at 5. I wouldn't have been mad at that. 5 was Mason Graham.
I gotta pull this up. I'm hell unprepared.
Yeah, I was going to pull up the draft.
That's better than me.
6 was the Raiders. They took Ashton Genty.
Yeah, I think that's the compete right there for offensive rookie of the year. That's who you got to deal with.
Yeah, he about to get plenty of touches. But yeah, that's a cool pick. I ain't mad at it. I saw a video of him working out. That motherfucker is built like a machine. Goddamn.
Yes, he's going to be a problem.
Yeah, he's fucking ridiculous. He looks like somebody too. I just can't think of it. I think it looks like Trent Richardson. That I think about it.
That's funny.
Yeah. 6 and then 7 was 7.
Armand Mimbao, crazy athlete.
Yeah. From Missouri, right? He went to the Jets. 8 was hold on, don't tell me that was Carolina, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Tetero McMillan. I like that. That was a cool little pick because Bryce Young definitely showed some promise.
They for sure need that.
That the nigga that I don't want my number 1 receiver eating raccoon and squirrel. I'm sorry, you can't be my number 1 receiver. That's why he
cultural things. There has some respect.
Yeah, I bet.
We took Kelvin Banks. Who cares? Colton Loveland.
You don't like the Kelvin Banks pick?
I don't give a fuck.
Linemen aren't sexy picks, but when you
you can stop it right there. You just got Travis Hunter. I don't want to hear shit.
All right, man, you got it. It was 10.
Boring ass team, man. Colton Loveland, tight end, went out of Michigan, went to the Bears. Should be, that's a probably a big part of Ben Johnson's offense, what he's looking to do and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. They say he's good and he's just as talented as Tyler Warren. He just wasn't force-fed the ball as much. And obviously, Michigan had dog shit at quarterback this year.
What are the other exciting picks? Shout out Mecca Ibuka, 19 to the Buccaneers.
Washington. Shout out Steelicum. Shout out my Steelicum niggas, my Lakewood niggas.
Chargers will do Tyrell's pick real quick. Amari Hampton from North Carolina.
Ooh, that could be nice.
They
needed that, bro. Didn't they sign Najee Harris? I know that don't really mean shit, but
I mean he'll get some carries.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Packers took a first-round wide receiver.
Oh yeah, first time since like 2002.
Since Javon Walker.
God,
a long ass time. Malachi Starks to the Ravens. That was a good one.
Oh yeah, they played next to Kyle Hamilton. Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yep. Did you know his girl is Rakia Jackson?
No, that's the
Is that James Pierce Jr.? Did I
That's
get that
James
wrong?
Pierce. James Pierce dates
My
Nakia
fault.
Jackson.
Sorry.
Yeah.
By the way, both of them are good picks.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Everybody was hating on. I'm like, why is everybody hating on James Pierce Jr.?
I'm gonna be watching out in 18 years for this kid that they make. He's gonna do something.
Oh yeah, that kid must be athletic as fuck. Yeah, nah.
Yep. Eagles, Jahad Campbell. They traded back up into the they traded up one spot to get him.
Bro, I've seen like every damn analyst like gushing over that pick.
I don't. It's you know what? It's hard to doubt the Eagles at this point. Like they don't miss.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with taking those guys from those really good programs. Like they know what they're
Let's
doing.
get to the things that spark shit up though. The Giants traded back into the first for a quarterback. Everyone's thinking it's gonna be Shedeur. It was not Shedeur because the Giants stuck to the brand. They took Jackson Dart. They're not starting no blackies. That's what they said. That's what John Mara said.
They're not drafting no blackies to play quarterback.
Exactly. Yeah, we're not going in with the intention. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn, Jameis and Russ. That's crazy. What a
they just need someone for him to step on. That's all.
Yeah. That was definitely surprising. I definitely wasn't expecting that.
Yep. So that was pick 25. Saints are on the clock a little bit later at pick 8 in the second round. They're drafting a quarterback. It must be Shedeur. No, it's Tyler Shuck, the 25-year-old out of Louisville who backed up Justin Herbert.
Bro, he backed up Justin Herbert, bro.
Reunites with his one of the targets that he had in college. Forget my boy's name. Yes, yep.
Somebody was like, nigga, fuck that tandem. I remember I see somebody say that. Bro, that nigga's in the same high school class as Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is in this like 5th year.
He on his next contract, yeah. So the Saints went for chemistry. That's what that was. And then we have a gap until what is it? Round 3, pick 28. The Seahawks.
I got another Tyler Shuck stat.
Go ahead.
So he has 3 season-ending injuries in college.
Yep.
5,700 passing yards in 7 seasons.
Love it.
Yeah, I was kind of crazy. I was like, wow, all right.
4'6", 40. Your brother can move. He's big. He had some freak accident bone breaks, and we're just going to chalk those up as freak accidents. Just hope for the best because we are still Saints fans and got to lock in.
Salute.
Round 3, Seahawks are on the clock. Pick number 28 in round 3. They're taking a quarterback. It's got to be Shedeur. Like, it is Jalen Milroe.
I wasn't expecting that one, man. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, man, this shit is crazy. But
yeah, no, I mean, look, hey, good landing spot for Milroe. Salute. Hopefully everything pans out and you progress like we all hope you will. It seems like he was very honest in the interviews with teams about what his flaws were and how he needs to improve and everything like that. So I like that his head's in the right place. He knows he needs to work. And now we just hope that happens.
It's very obvious, but yeah, like he can. I mean, he takes some time to develop and just fix a few things. He could definitely be serviceable. He has freak athleticism alone. Like he's
good fastball, and the legs are obviously tremendous.
Yeah, he can throw it, bitch. He got a strong arm. Now you don't know where it's always going, but you can fix that.
2 picks later in the 3rd round, another quarterback comes off the board. This time to the Cleveland Browns. Must be Shedeur. No. Dylan Gabriel. Nobody had going this high.
Dog, nobody. I forgot because he came out of Oregon, but he was at Oklahoma the year before, right?
Yeah, he was an Oklahoma guy.
Yeah. I remember some OU fans like, man, fuck Dylan Gabriel.
You know, they weren't happy. Hold on. I got pause for a second.
Oh, you did.
Dylan Gabriel, Oregon product. He had a good season this past year up there. I think his first year, Oregon second year. First year. Bo Nix was in there last year.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, he played well this past year, but I don't know anybody was ever talking about him during this past season, like off the board at this point ahead of some other guys.
Of course not.
We then had a large gap in time until the 5th round. Cleveland Browns back on the clock, taking another quarterback, Shedeur Sanders. What happened?
I think it's a multitude of things. To be honest, I do think some of that early stuff Dion was kind of saying, like, oh, we'll pull an Eli and some of that stuff. I do think that stuff kind of rubbed like NFL GMs and team owners the wrong way. I think that's one. What else do I think? Such a good question, actually. I think that maybe the way they see Shador, because he is kind of like he's a very confident young guy, but also he is kind of like one of these first quarterbacks that we've kind of gotten in like the NIL era. So it's kind of like these guys are already like some of them are already like multi-millionaires, and like that's not no rags to riches story.
That's everybody in this class, though, man.
That is true, but then he's got to think like he's Deion Sanders' kid, man. So that comes with it. So maybe they don't like the cockiness and the attitude and all that stuff. I don't know. I do think it's some of that too. But like you because you can't sit here and tell me that like some of those quarterbacks deserve to be drafted ahead of him.
Well, and the confusing part is that we all sat here, paid attention to the game. The last 2 years of him at Colorado and all that stuff, it's harder to watch him at Jackson State.
Yeah, for sure.
We seen the footage. We seen what he did. We seen him get the ball downfield on the dot. They weren't winning a ton of games, but any game that they did win, it was on the backs of him, Travis, and that was basically it. Like so,
that other receiver they had was nice too. The fast one that went to
Jimmy
Carolina.
Horn, for sure. I don't even know where he ended up. I don't know if
he went to Carolina, I think.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
But either way, like it's just very confusing because all the talk this like entire year until maybe the last 2 weeks have been that Shador was going to be a top 5 pick.
Yeah, or for sure the second quarter. So I was thinking
for sure the second quarterback.
5. Yeah, for sure the second quarterback. Like all the rankings and all this other stuff.
Yeah, I guess top 10 would be more accurate because he was mocked to us for like maybe the last.
And then they were saying like, then you start seeing like the Jackson Dart stuff. Like, okay, maybe like if Jackson Dart does go leap him, like, okay, he's nobody predicted a 5th round.
Still could be in the top 10 if Jackson Dart leaps him. The way things were being talked about.
Yeah, as you know, especially how like teams kind of like quarterbacks, bro. Like people like to take swings on quarterbacks.
Yeah, yeah. Because you only got one of them. So you got to make sure that one is right.
Exactly. But nobody, you can't sit here and tell me that like, he should have been a 5th round pick. And then there are teams that clearly need quarterbacks. Like, my boy Earl, he's a Steelers fan.
Very confusing.
And it's like, bro, it's like, dog, you want to go into the season with Mason Rudolph?
No, and my thing is too, like, I think most of the quarterbacks who ended up getting drafted, I actually liked them as well. Just like I thought they were probably going to be players in the league for a while. Like I think that this is a good draft for like backups and like guys that have inside your room.
Yeah.
But of people who I feel like could be starters, like Cam and Shador were like the 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like because I know you see all these anonymous reports saying like, oh, he didn't take the meeting serious. Like I see it's like some anonymous report that says like he was questioning teams like management and leadership and how they could support him. But it's like these are all just like anonymous reports, so we don't know if they're true. And then we see the other reports that were saying like what was the one that was crazy I saw?
The whole one with the ball and like the whiteboard meeting and all that kind of stuff. I just wish people like if you're gonna talk about things that happen behind closed doors where we can't verify it as the public, just come out and say it though. Like don't let it be this like I'm leaking it through a reporter and stuff like that. Like, hey, if you want to say what happened when your process where you took him off your board, like just say it. Like, I'll believe you if you say it with your face, like out there, like
exactly.
Because you don't have any really reason to punch down. If somebody asks you about it, just tell the truth. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like, what do you gain from it? Like, you might as well just own up to it, man. Because then you get all these other reports saying like, oh, he wasn't doing this and he was too cocky. He was coming to the meetings unprepared and all this other stuff. And then like, it's you don't know what to believe. And things can just get misconstrued. And then
if they're wrong, and I mean, we'll say sky's the limit. He ends up being the next Tom Brady. We're going to hear what happened from him, and they're not going to have a chance to talk.
Oh yeah. They're going to look stupid as hell. That I just hate that he went to Cleveland, bro. 'Cause I feel like that's a quarterback graveyard, bro. Like
it stinks.
Yeah, I will say Baker kind of resurrected himself a little bit over there. Like Baker was looking good.
Yep.
But it's gonna be interesting. I hope it works out. Like I fucked with him already. Just like he's cool, man. Like they good. he Deion's son, so I was cheering for him, but like I'm really like pulling for him now, and he not in the division either, so it's like, I'm rooting for bro.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great opportunity for him as well. I mean, I know they got a lot of people in that quarterback room, but
A lot of ass.
But yeah, there's not a lot of good players in that quarterback.
Joe Flacco,
Kenny Pickett,
Gabriel, Dylan Gabriel.
Those are probably the only ones showing up for work.
Joe Flacco and they got another one.
Just Watson. There's 5 quarterbacks.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of ass in there. They got a starting 5. Yeah, they got 4 ass. Fantastic 4 ass.
So you got an opportunity. Camp's going to matter. Mini camp's going to matter. Preseason's going to matter. It's all got to play out. But there's definitely an opportunity for him to prove folks wrong if that's what's going to be. I don't know what their offense looks like. Another guy, Harold Fannin Jr., put up a lot of stats this last year, tied in out of Bowling Green. So,
that's where that dude went.
Yep.
Okay, I guess run him and Njoku together.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't trust shit in Cleveland though.
I do want to say this. I hate how people act like, oh, why would the NFL plot against him, or like why would they not want to like take him early to send a message? It's like, yo, like you gotta think about it. They're 32 of the most powerful, richest white men in the country that own these teams, or just people that own these teams, period. Billionaires. Pretty much everybody's a billionaire that owns a team, right?
You would have to be. Unless, I could see it like being like a really big ownership group of like 100 millionaires.
Okay, so but some of the most powerful, most wealthy people in the country.
1%, if not 2%.
So people make it seem like, oh, well, why would they conspire? They can't do that. We saw what happened when Colin Kaepernick, nobody wanted to sign him. He pretty much got blackballed. We know what happened with that. That's one instance. 2 was the Brian Flores thing when what was that? When he got fired and nobody wanted to remember they had to do the investigation for him for like coaching and stuff.
I thought he did that.
No, the NFL investigated it.
Okay, it cut out. Hopefully it didn't cut on the recording.
Okay, no, I'll just say it again. The Brian Flores shit, when he got fired from Miami, and then they had to hire like a private firm to investigate and see if there's any wrongdoings in the hiring process and all that stuff.
Okay.
And then the NFL found no evidence to support his claims. But it's like the NFL are hiring these people to investigate them for like, maybe not wanting to hire a black coach that's clearly well qualified.
All right.
That's 2 instances. And I had another one, the Brian Flores shit.
I got one.
What's another one?
An SEC Defensive Player of the Year falls to like the 6th round.
Shout out to Michael Sam. You got the Ray J drop?
Nope, I'm not doing it.
We gotta get that as a drop. We'll work on that.
I do have.
Oh, yep.
Are we live? That one?
No, not that one. Just where he said shout out to all my.
Oh no, okay, my fault.
You don't got that one?
I don't have that one.
Okay, no, we gotta get that. But okay, that's another one. It's like like Michael Sam led the best conference of football in sacks, defensive player here in the SEC, and he goes in the 6th round
to the Jeff Fisher Rams to die.
Yeah, come on. So that's 3. And is there another instance I'm trying to think of? I can't think of nothing else, but it's not impossible that like these owners can like they can take a stand. Oh, the Lamar shit. Remember when Lamar was trying to get a contract from the Ravens and teams were acting like they didn't want to pay him and he just couldn't get an offer from anybody else?
Who?
Lamar.
Oh.
Remember that?
That's the second time people have weirdly looked past Lamar.
Bro, you can't sit there and tell me it's like, oh, all these owners, like nobody wants to give Lamar deals. Like, oh, people are like, oh, well, he gets hurt. It's like, bro, he just won MVP. Like nobody wants to give him a deal. You can't tell me these owners don't sit back together and be like, hey, we're gonna send a message. We're all gonna like get in line and do this. So we gave you 4 instances right there. So don't act like there can't be a 5th and like we're gonna humble Shedeur and like we're gonna make him sit and wait to humble him. And because there was another anonymous report saying that he's a more promising prospect now that he's kind of been humbled and he has to work harder. I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, what's the point of that?
See, the hard part for me is like you made some good points there, but it's just like I can't imagine them all working together to do this and then deciding the Browns to take him in the 5th. Like,
see, that's kind of where it's tricky.
Yeah, who takes their who says like when and what enough is enough? Like, how do you control it like that? Like, I think it's confusing when you look at the quarterbacks who got pulled off the board before him, after Cam Ward, but a lot of the things
I'm not
that people
mad
say
at
there's
Jackson Dart. Like, okay, whatever, that's fine. But the other ones, okay.
Yeah, but a lot of the things people say like they're scared of with Shador, and like as far as like they don't know how to deal with him, like his attitude, his personality, and stuff like that. Like, if you watch the videos of him training with Cam Ward, him and Cam Ward are like the same dude. Like it's, and I know like would you watch like I watched Will Howard's quarterback camp with Gruden. I watched Riley Leonard's quarterback camp with Gruden. I watched Jackson Dart's quarterback camp with Gruden. They're all like cocky and bring it in their own way. It's just something. I do think something happened, and I don't know what that was. But something's weird. Like something's weird. Someone's gonna talk about it. Milroe win, dog. He that and he can't throw.
Oh, yeah, I just think about damn, yeah. Nah, Milroe's a nigga too, yeah. Damn.
Wank. Let a naysayer know.
I forgot about that, yeah. He's not Deion's son, bro. He's not as flashy and as
no, that's for sure. But Deion seemed loved by everybody. Like I don't get
like you hear all these other stories about Shador, because you hear like these anonymous reports, like, oh, he's cocky, he wants to rub his money and stuff on people's faces. But then like you hear stories about him and Travis, like since they got all that NIL deal, like they were like pay for like their teammates, like help them with like their stuff situation. Because not everybody gets all these endorsements. Like, yo, like
not to that level for sure.
Like I'm getting $5 million. Like this guy maybe get like 40,000. He needs help with stuff. You just hear about Shador and Travis paying for all these other guys like books and helping them get like vehicles and get them situation. But you don't hear that stuff as loud. Like, you just see him all throwing up a Rolex and partying with fucking boss man D-Lo and Big X the Plug and all that other shit.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? They call your phone and say, hey, we going out. What are you supposed to do? You tell me.
I don't know, man. Then it's just like, I don't know, man. Like people really do hate like confident, like
oh, for sure. For sure. Like, I'm just saying there was other ones in this draft. They seem to not hate.
No.
Like it's very confusing. I think
and the name too, man.
One big red flag with Shador is the his unwillingness to kill a play. It's like the opposite problem that Tyler Shuck has. He gets rid of the ball maybe too fast. Like will dead it and just throw it away. Shador likes to hang in there forever and try to make something happen, which like that's very dangerous at the NFL level. Not only for himself as a player, but just for like killing drives and everything.
Oh yeah, for sure. Turnover.
I can't say that like Tyler Shuck. I know Tyler Shuck's ability to get rid of the ball is better than Shador's. I don't know about Jackson Dart. I don't know about Dylan Gabriel. I think those are only the other two that went ahead of him. But that's really it for me. Like I know they talk about his arm ain't there, but like hell, we seen Tua have a lot.
Yeah, the arm looks just fine to me, honestly. I'm not a fucking expert, but like I've heard like other people talk about like the arm is just fine. It's not.
It looked different than Cam Ward when he's throwing on video with Cam Ward, but yeah, like that's why Cam Ward's the number one pick. Exactly. It doesn't look like it's going to be a problem, though. That's for sure.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's all very puzzling, man. Like,
there's something behind the scenes going on, man.
There's a lot of people who were smart about football who had to say no to him in this. So, you could say maybe they know more than we do, or at the same time, it's like, yeah, or it's a conspiracy. Like, I don't know. Like I'm optimistic for him. Hopefully everything pans out. I really don't know though.
But the character shit doesn't fly with me though, because it's like you never hear about him. Like he Deion's son. Like he was raised right. Like you don't ever hear about him like drinking and driving, putting his hands on women.
I wasn't saying character.
Stuff. Yeah, no, I was saying like
okay,
just for me, just like character. Like it can't be like character shit like that. Like you just
for sure
confident and cocky. Like that's the problem. But like motherfuckers like people like sexual assault and domestic violence, like motherfuckers getting involved in stuff like
that.
Mike
Green came off the board first.
Who did?
Mike Green.
Yeah, man.
It's got a case.
I don't know. It's just I don't know, man. It's whatever, man. And people
I think there's a chance that like let's say I'm the wrong person to ask about this, but let's say like the way that plays were handed to him in Colorado. It was very simple, and there wasn't any like reads, progressions, or anything like that. It was like, hey, if this man beats him, then throw the ball there. If not, then you're gonna throw it over here, and that's it. Like let's say it was that simple, and you didn't have to learn football more than that. but the play calls were just set up for him to succeed.
Yeah.
And then it was time to whiteboard some shit, and he just fumbled horrible. Like, okay, that makes sense. Like, I got you.
We've heard that he's like super smart and intelligent. So that kind of.
I'm not saying he's not intelligent, but it's just like if no one has told you how to do these things in a way that we do them here in the league, then it's like you're not gonna do well when we're asking you to present that on this board, right?
You think that was the issue?
I'm just throwing things out there. I don't know.
I think he could do the shit. Because another argument you could put for the Jackson Dart is that he played in the Lane Kiffin offense, and everybody says Lane Kiffin quarterbacks in college, their numbers are super inflated. And think about like all the talent that at Ole Miss be having. Like, like if Shador got to play behind that line and them running backs they be having, and I'm pretty sure they got some good receivers. Obviously, he didn't have fucking Travis Hunter, but like Shador, like not on the run, getting sacked so much, and with a terrible old line, like I don't know. It's just there's something else there, but hey man, he'll be all right. I think he'll be straight. He's got it, like you said, he's got a good opportunity to at least be like QB2.
Maybe he can get up out of Cleveland. Maybe someone beats him for that starting job and then he trades for. I
don't want him to go to Cleveland, bro. I don't know, man. And then it's just nasty, bro. I seen people talk. I seen a bitch on Twitter the other day say Shador not going first round was a win for America. And I was like, all right, man, what is going on?
Who is she with?
People just fucking racist, bro. And people just, I don't know, man. He's so cocky, just coon ass shit, man. And
you see, they didn't get the memo of how they were supposed to act because their guy sent out the tweet of support. He rallied the troops around him. Not a tweet, I guess a truth social of support. I'll
say this, bro. If you're black and you're hating on Shador, you're a bitch. That's just my opinion. And you don't gotta agree to Jamal saying that. But
you heard it here, folks.
If you're a black and you're hating on him and you say that cocky shit and all that, man, you're a bitch, dude. You're a pussy. And you probably didn't have no strong black male role models in your life. You probably got resentment towards black men. You're fucking lame, and we don't need you. Go suck white dick. We don't need you on our team. It is what it is. What we got next, Blake? What we got next?
Shit.
Before we go, did you like any of your other picks?
I don't know any of our other picks.
Okay, all right, shout out to you.
Yep. After they drafted that man,
I do think the Kelvin Banks was a good pick.
I don't doubt it. After they drafted that man for Louisville, I found other things to watch and put that on mute.
I remember, hey man, shout out to all the young men that made that completed a lifelong goal and getting drafted, making their dreams come true.
It's a big deal.
R.I.P. to the D tackle. His mom was D. Harmon Brown. His mom passed away. He got to tell her before she died that he got drafted to the Steelers. That was fucking terrible. That was sad as fuck. Yeah. So shout out to him, man, for making his dream come true. R.P. to his mom, man. I know his mom was proud of him. Hopefully he ends up being good, but it just sucks that like you work so hard to do that. You want to like everybody first thing you do, they want to like buy their mom a house or do something nice for a retired mom. And like, it's like, bro, like my mom, like it's like literally like the best day of your life is probably the worst day of your life now because your mom passed away. So
silver lining though, she got to see him finish the dream he's been working on since a child that she probably had a bit like to do with. So
yeah, no, that's true. But yeah, shout out to him, man. Shout out to
him. Bad shit. We'll keep the tone. Post Pop had a stroke last summer, then had some medical emergency just recently.
In a restaurant, right?
In a restaurant, yes. Spurs announced that he's done with coaching. He's now the team president. A very unceremonious send off for maybe the greatest to ever do it.
Maybe
man. Give it up for Coach Pop, man. Hope his health comes back to him. He's up there though for sure.
Didn't his wife pass away too, like a year or two ago or something like that?
It sounds about right.
Yeah. So I know he kind of been going through it in the health stuff. So it is dope. Obviously, we know the Spurs are a first class organization. So we know that I think he's moving on to what, team president or something like that. Team
president is what they say.
Yeah, so it'll keep him busy. He's still around the organization. He's not hurting for money, but keep him a paycheck.
Probably work when you want.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna be having somebody else helping him do his tasks.
RC Buford ain't going nowhere. He's still down there.
How old is Greg Popovich? He's got to be
some 80 some. Let's see.
I was thinking like he's got to be like mid late 70s, if I had to guess.
102.
All right, this nigga said 102.
Oh, he's 76.
Woo, nigga old.
Not young.
Yeah, nah, shout out to Pop though, man. Great coach. Good person. Whenever you hear him talk about like real life shit that's going on in the world, sounds like he's always on the good side of things. You know, he's not racist, so shout out to him. He sounds like a decent human being, even though he's got money. I think he's like a military background, but
I know. Yeah, he's something with an academy.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, now shout out to Pop, man. You saw that they already hired their replacement, a coach that's been in their program for a minute.
Who is it?
He looks like that white dude that passes as black on Twitter. He looks like Sean King.
Sean King's white.
Yeah, Sean King is white. That's a white man. You ever seen this picture of his parents? He tried to have like the little Caesar and shit. Yeah, no, Sean King is a Caucasian man. He's from he's from the Caucasus Mountains, my brother.
Sean King, you fighting with this? Sean King, the coach. No,
that is Sean King, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I forget bro's name, but shout out to him,
Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, shout out to him.
Damn, that's crazy. He could be old girl's brother from Sinners.
You're stupid as fuck. That's funny. Yeah. Nah, yeah. Because I know a lot of people are probably thinking like, oh man, Michael Malone would probably be interested in that job.
I forgot he got fired. Like, nah, bro.
Nigga, they fired him like 2 weeks before. They fired him and Taylor Jenkins got fired right before the playoffs, which is hilarious.
Yeah, Calvin Booth too is a big ugly ass.
Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, nah, hey man. Shout out to Pop, man. Good luck on future endeavors.
Yeah, no, he's one of the staples of I think our NBA fandom, right? Like he's just been there the whole time we've been watching the game. So
yeah, I don't remember
him around. Is definitely different.
Who was the coach before? I wonder who else was the coach before the Spurs.
It was a long time ago. It had to be the 80s, early 90s. Because he had David Robinson.
Yeah,
young.
Damn,
I might have drafted David Robinson.
Probably did, bro. Goddamn, why does big ass list just people pop up? Oh, here we go. Wikipedia. Coaches. Yeah, Larry Brown. Larry Brown was at 92.
Larry Brown coached everywhere.
God damn. Okay, so before him was a guy named Bob Hill. And then Greg Popovich was from 96 to 25. God damn.
That's crazy. I think he was on the staff too for that coach before him.
Yeah, they had a good amount. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm looking. Okay, so before these is the Dallas/Texas Chaparrals, 1967. I don't know what the fuck that is, but whatever. But yeah, no. Shout out to Pop.
All right. What else we got?
NBA
playoffs.
Yeah, playoffs. Yeah. Y'all got through yesterday. The Knicks.
Oh, step back. Come here, Thompson.
Hey,
how did he do? He did like the 3.
He created hella separation on that step back.
Yeah, man, that was a cardiac Kimba. That was cold.
Nah, he got him out of there.
That's better than Jordan's.
That was a good series, man.
Physical series. Love it.
Nigga stole that one where y'all fouled. No, that's probably been the best series, maybe, because a lot of those games were competitive. I don't think there was one blowout game, right? No blowout games. Like every game was close and competitive.
Every game was close, yeah. That was a good series. This Clippers and Nuggets have been good.
Yeah.
All these like very physical series, like Houston and I got Houston and the Warriors on right now. They've been banging. Besides, like there's been what 2-3 blowout series though, like with the Thunder Grizzlies. That one was gone. Cavaliers, that one was smoked. And the Celtics,
bro, they lost by 55 in an elimination game.
Yeah,
that's why I kind of fuck with the plan, but then I don't, because then it's like, because I saw when that had happened, the Heat were the first 10th seed to make the playoffs. Like that don't even sound right. Why the fuck is a 10th seed in the playoffs? And then you clearly see like the levels the difference between the two teams. Because
For sure. I gotta go grab this kid. Hold on.
oh, you good? 5. Woo.
What was it? That was Cavs Magic?
Yeah, Magic lost 4-1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Magic lost 4-1. Cavs swept them. Most points to ever lose in an elimination game. They lost by 55 in game 4. They played the last 2 games without Darius Garland. And I think after game 2, Darius Garland in a press conference said, "What do you guys need to keep doing offensively, keep this going?" And he said, "Attack Tyler Hero." Then Tyler Hero responded back and saying he doesn't play defense either, or something like that. And then Tyler Hero followed up with 2 stinkers and in an elimination game.
That ain't gonna work.
Bro.
He's not getting the type of money where you can sneak it up and just we're fine with it.
Bruh. He had a minus 44 plus minus in game 4. A shot like 1 of 10.
Barbecue chicken, Ernie.
Yeah, nah, he was cooked. You guys won.
What do you think about Paolo Banchero though, man? Like, what do you think? Like, it's probably like an All NBA type guy, perennial, or like an all. Never see someone for someone else.
You make a couple All-Star teams. I don't know about like an All NBA, maybe like a couple third teams, but I don't think I ever see him being like a top 10 guy like that. Perennial.
You think he's good enough to be like a first option though?
Yeah, for sure. I think he's good enough. He's talented enough offensively.
I feel like you got to be like All NBA caliber for a team to build around you. Like that, then that probably says that you're one of the 15 best, right?
Yeah, I would say like he could be like between a 15 and a 20.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, no, like I don't believe in Franz Wagner like that. Honestly,
Ooh,
like he's cool.
Disappearing.
But yeah, and then I know wasn't Jalen Suggs hurt too? Because I know he's like a really
he got other things going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna take his bitch when they come out.
I know why you might be hating him right now. You probably don't wish him well at all.
Well, Sugar Free say, "Hey, man, you better watch your bitch." But yeah, that'd be straight. I feel like they just be hurt a lot all the time because we know they got Jesus knees. He always be hurt. Jonathan Isaac.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think no one's counting on him to do anything anymore.
Yeah, no, fuck that guy.
Because he comes off the bench too now.
Yeah, and he's ass. That's what he gets. Those what? I wonder. Do you think he still sell his shoes?
Probably.
What are they called? The Air Judas?
I have no idea.
Oh my god!
I know people. When you run in that circle, there's always going to be a marker for you.
Jonathan Isaac shoe.
Some people are gonna eat that up. There's somebody somewhere in a church league with them on. Just
the Judo one.
2-2 a game. Judo ones.
How much can you buy these for?
Price of a prayer.
These look like Steph Curry shoes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's Steph Curry slanted.
These are sold out. You can only get these in a 9.5 and an 8.5.
Yeah, they made 3 pairs. Air Judah.
The Judo one, Unconquered.
Oh, Judo one. 1 mile at a time.
Oh, they got them in a couple colorways.
Hold on, there's a Judo one, the world's first Christian airline. What is this? What did I just stumble across?
They got the Judo one lows.
I just stumbled across a Christian airline. Let's see, Judo ones. Oh, Unite Us. These aren't. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
they're very generic.
Yeah, no, fuck Jonathan Isaac.
This seems like something your agent would bring you on 2K. Like, look, I just got your first player shoe.
Yeah, those are ass. Did we miss any other? The Thunders swept. Oh, the Lakers, bro.
Lakers got sent home.
Lakers are bam. Shout out to Tyrell, man.
Year 22 for Braun ends in a dust up. That's it.
Bro, 4-1, man. I think next year is Braun's last year.
Look, people have been cooking Nico, and I get it. The trade looked crazy. Luka really don't move like he used to, bro. That video whoever shared today of how he was first moving around all athletically, he don't do that no more.
Nah, he really doesn't.
He walks everywhere.
Dude, and then it's like, dog, when I knew it was bad when game 3, when Jaden McDaniels had 30.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jaden McDaniels averages 13 points a game.
He's not that guy.
Bro, he was just killing him going to the cup. He's dunking and just hanging on the rim.
Yep.
Bro, and then like they're just hunting him on defense. It's like, bro, every time they get like a switch and Luka's guarding Ant, he's just Olayin like a bullfighter out there, bro. Like he just getting to the cup with ease.
I don't know how you fix that. And the other problem I have with Luka is that it seems like he makes these shots, but they're super tough shots. And it's like when you start missing them, then what happens? Like I don't know. It's a quick way to put yourself into a hole.
Yeah, I don't know what you could do. Like the trade still sounds crazy, and I still personally wouldn't have did it.
Yeah.
But it's just, man, I don't know. Like when Braun is gone, they'll start building that team around him. I guess you're just gonna want to put some superior defenders around him to pick up his slack.
But it's tough because it's like Braun's going to leave, and it's like not Braun's not going to leave for like a return of something. Braun's just going to poof into thin air, and his spot's going to
you got to fill that because that still is like 24 points and like 7 rebounds and 8 assists.
Yeah, you're not getting anything back for that. Braun's just gone.
Yeah, that's true. I know people are talking about they need to bring Giannis over there. I was like, bro, you know what you have to give up to get Giannis?
Braun?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Now
I would an Achilles for Dame.
Bro, I would not. Yeah, that shit is not happening. And honestly, like, I don't think Giannis and Luka's a really good pairing. Honestly, I feel like they both need the ball.
Yeah, no, I don't necessarily love that one. Luka will dribble the air out the ball. Like Giannis, not necessarily the same, but Luka dominates the ball.
Yeah, bro. Like Giannis needs the damn ball. But yeah, no, they Ant-Man, bro. I knew we were getting older when I seen like Ant like pushing Braun in the chest and yelling and clapping at him before like plays and stuff. I was like, oh nah, come on. I fuck with Ant.
Targeting the goat.
I was like, nah, man, come on, Braun.
Turn this off.
Man. And I know people are talking about the JJ shit with like him being like what was it, game 4?
They're questioning his lineup.
Yeah, because he didn't make a whole substitution the whole second half. I'm like, bro, because that game, I fucking bet on that game and they fucking sold me. Because fucking what was it? Braun had 27 points through the first 3 quarters and didn't have any points in the fourth. Like, bro, he's burnt out, bro. He's 40. He can't play a whole second half with no rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
But he told coach that this is my last one, so don't take me out.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is it's nasty. But yeah, no.
Next year you still have a LeBron James on the team. She's gonna be a junior. Don't worry about nothing.
Shout out to Bronny, man. They should they need perimeter defense. They should have had Bronny out there guarding Ant over Luka. Fuck it.
Okay. Bronny would have been talking cash to Ant. Woo-wee.
He's been doing better than Luka, bro. Luka's got traffic going out there, bro.
Luka's so bad.
I didn't realize how bad his defense was until last year in the NBA Finals, when like just everybody was attacking him, and then it's like if his shots aren't falling, because you know he does do the foul bait and stuff and play for contact a lot. So it's kind of like if you're complaining on the other end and not getting back on defense, they're just running and just killing them. And we saw didn't Boston like 4-1 them last year in the finals?
Yeah, but he had carried them all the way to that final step. So
and they had Kyrie. Kyrie played like ass in the finals. I think he averaged like 13, 14 points a game in the finals. So yeah, that was terrible. But yeah, no. Looking forward to the Houston forced a game 7.
Yep.
Yeah.
I still have nobody beating Boston, man. I think none of this matters. They're too deep.
Shout out to Fred VanVleet. He hit 6 threes tonight.
Yep. Draymond got a flagrant. You know how he do.
Early too.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this dude Draymond be wilding, but whatever. I guess they got to do something.
Somebody love it.
So you think Boston wins the finals?
Yeah, for sure.
Who you think come out the West?
It's a good question. The Warriors aren't consistent enough. Easy answer is the Thunder, but I'm trying to think, is there anybody else? I think the Clippers are better than it appears. Like the Clippers, that's a good team.
Yeah, I don't trust Harden. I don't know if I can trust Harden the whole playoff run to come out of the West.
That's fair.
He do be selling. He had his best game of the series the other day. Of course.
This probably the best player that he's ever played with though as a starter.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
In
they
the
got
playoffs.
Norman Powell
Yeah,
and Zubac. He finished
Kawhi is
third.
going crazy.
He finished second in most improved.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we NBA award. We can go NBA awards real quick. Most improved was Dyson Daniels. Nigga, I didn't know he averaged 3 steals.
Yeah, get to the important one though.
Yeah, we got
Clutch
Dyson
player of the year.
Daniels.
Clutch player of the year.
Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. Yep. Oh, that's the most important award. Some say that's the actual MVP award. I'm just saying.
Rookie of the year was Stephon Castle, right?
Stephon Castle. Yep.
Yeah, Stephon Castle was rookie of the year.
That's the third Spur to get it, I want to say.
And Depoy was Evan Mobley. Shout out to Evan Mobley. Did they do 6-man? No, Peyton Pritchard. That was the first award. Yeah. Peyton Pritchard won that. Did they do Coach of the Year yet? I don't know if they did that one. I personally think it should be.
Was it Bickerstaff? I thought Bickerstaff won it.
Did he? I think he should have won it. I didn't know that's the first time a team's ever tripled their win total and went to the playoffs from the year before.
Yeah, that for sure should be his.
Yeah, no, that should be him. And then what? You think Shea gets MVP?
No, Jokic does.
You think Jokic gets MVP again?
Yes. People keep discounting his numbers because they got fatigue of him winning this stuff. What he's doing is unprecedented.
I know.
He's like second in the league in steals. Like that's stupid.
I know. I get it. It's just like, bro. So do you think Jokic should have got it last year too?
Yeah.
I feel like they like to give MVP to like usually like the best player on the best team. And I know like the team records were kind of closer last year. But bro, they won like 67 games.
I know.
I'm like, God damn, bro. He had like, God, that's like a 13, 14 game lead on the
show.
Denver, bro. It's like, I don't know. Like, if Shea gets it, I think you gotta give it to Shea.
But I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying, if we're looking at the numbers, the most valuable, what someone does on the floor and what the team does when they're not on the floor, nobody's more valuable than Jokic, and it's not close. Like, the Nuggets are horrible when he's not playing.
I'll give you that.
Not to say the Thunder are still the one seed without SGA either, but the drop off is steep. Like, it's bad.
Yeah. I want to give out a personal award. Worst trade acquisition award is fucking Kyle Kuzma. Good lord. Woo!
No, he's good for your tickets though.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Shout out to Kyle Kuzma.
They funders.
Yeah, no, these niggas ass. I got another award.
Ben Simmons might get on to the second round. Uh-oh. They said he was cooked. Uh-oh.
It's nasty. Yeah, no, that's about it. But yeah, I think Boston. Actually, I might make a ticket on this. I think I would probably take Boston beating the Thunder in the finals.
I think
actually
I wouldn't mind that finals. I'm just trying to think who would match up better against Boston. Like, the Thunder aren't bad. I would rather see Boston play the Clippers, I think, just because I think Kawhi would really lock in and do something crazy. But
yeah,
I don't hate that.
Yeah. All right. Well, and we did get some terrible news today. GTA 6 got delayed. Did you see this coming?
I can't say that I did. I did think it was weird how long it's been since the first trailer, but at the same time, it's like GTA isn't something that necessarily needs trailers, and then they've been dealing with like leaks and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
So, I didn't see it getting kicked back basically a whole another a year from today versus coming out at the end of this year. Like that's a big deal. You assume it's for the best though, because these are massive endeavors that. Mm-hmm. When they drop a GTA game, it'll last for like 10 years or whatever, if not more.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm a little disappointed, I guess, but like I know it's going to be a good quality game, so I'm not too mad at it. So, like,
that's so far away.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think, like, is there any other like big games coming out? It seems kind of like a dry year. Honestly, the next game that I'm kind of really looking forward to is just Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Yote. That's in October.
We got that. We have Doom coming this year. We have
NCAA.
Yeah, the sports titles, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm honestly only checking for college football. That's really it.
Yeah. Oh, Switch 2.
Switch 2 in those games. That'll be dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, college football is like the only thing I'm really caring about.
Yeah. I'm sure there's more titles, but I can't think of too much right now. Yeah, that's really about it, man.
What happened at Turkey Lake Hut, sir?
Man, so I guess there was a trapping out of there, so it got shut down.
I knew it was gone. I knew that it's a Houston legend now. It's up there next to the DJ Screw jersey.
That is funny. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm moving up this article right now.
Girl, stop bumping me.
She's trying to she want to tell you what she think about the Turkey Leg Hut nigga.
She's trying to be Miss Busybody. It's bedtime, girl.
After the arrest of former Turkey Leg Hut co-owner Lindell Price on arson charges related to the 2020 explosion at bar 5015.
Explosion is nuts.
Yeah, I guess he tried to blow that shit up. Federal prosecutors on Thursday argued in court to keep him in custody pending his trial, presenting evidence and additional allegations. He's facing 3 federal charges for allegedly masterminding the arson that rocked the museum district on an early summer morning. There are 2 other people connected and charged with the explosion. But yeah, I didn't. And then they were saying, I guess they were like selling weed out of there, but they were selling like the Turkey Leg Hut bags.
They put the weed in the turkey legs.
I didn't even think of that, but now you're probably right, bro.
I'm sick. I didn't get to try that place. Some pictures look so fire.
Dog, them shits look amazing, bro. That shit look good. But yeah, he's going to jail. Did you ever see that video of him yelling at his employees?
No.
Oh yeah, I put it in there for you if you wanted to check it out.
It's the X-Link.
Yeah, the Twitter link. Yeah, he was tripping on his employees. I'm like, bro, you ain't finna be tripping on me like that, bro. I know we not getting paid that much to work here.
Hold on, this is like a Remember the Titan speech. You might be firing him up the truth. You gotta talk to him like you gotta talk to him to get him to cook. Cred. Bruh. For what though? All right, man, it's taking me forever to pull.
I'm telling y'all.
Hold on, I'm gonna start it over.
Turn your phone as soon as you leave that door. I'm not gonna tell y'all.
Look at this ball, nigga.
Turn your phone in. Why? Because you're on my clock here. I'm telling y'all from this point on, it ain't by catching y'all at home. If I catch you after 9 with your phone, you're fired.
Okay.
And tell you for what it is. And I'm gonna take what come with it. And I'm telling you what it is.
Talk to
So
him,
I'm
coach.
telling you, from the point on, if you get that tap from one of the managers, I'm not gonna break you fired. 8 o'clock in the morning, turn your phone in. So you leave
Yeah.
that.
I don't see the issue.
Nigga, eat my dick. Turn my phone in as soon as I get to work.
Yes.
Fuck out of here. Well,
It
that's
ain't
why.
your show is my show. That's what he's saying. It's like, hey,
Well, that's why you're in jail now for trying to blow up other restaurants to competition.
he looks like Kev on stage. I can't imagine Kev on stage yelling at people like this. That's a nice
He does
thing.
kind of like Kev on stage. But yeah,
And
no.
that's the cool thing about Houston, though. They got them drive-through daiquiri spots. I see they were operating one at a Turkey Lake Hut as well.
That's fire.
Yeah, they put.
That's a good
plastic
combination. Get you
over
a
it.
nice turkey leg and a daiquiri.
I don't understand how it's legal. They just put the thinnest, like little, like fruit cut plastic film over the top of it, and like, all right, obviously, don't open this while you're driving around.
Please don't sip this while you're driving.
People absolutely are drinking those on the way home.
Yeah, that seems. I'll probably just do it so casual. I'm like, oh shit, this is liquor.
You wouldn't think about it. You're like, oh.
I hella take a sip of that shit, man. Like, what?
Yeah, this shit's hidden.
Yeah, that shit good
Wait
as
a
fuck,
minute.
man. I feel hella good now. Like, oh shit, I'm faded.
Out into these spaceships on Bang.
Damn. Yeah, honestly, not too much happened this week. I feel like the topic of the internet has still been this what is it? The 100 people versus the gorilla. I kind of want to save this one when we get Blackie back. But
That's his shit.
Yeah, quick question before we get on up out of here.
No.
Do you think there's any combination? With no weapons?
With just hands? No.
Okay.
I watched a video the other day explaining this kind of gorillas get down. They said they normally stand 4'6", about 500 pounds, and then can lift like I think it said 10 times their weight. So if you do the math, that's 5,000 pounds.
God damn.
There's nothing we are doing to a gorilla.
Okay. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you guys. With no weapons, there's nothing to do. People are, oh, what if you get what if you get the 100 right people? Like people just gonna say UFC fighters, and people be saying Mike Tyson. Like, bro, we just saw Mike Tyson fight Jake Paul.
Being a UFC fighter is not gonna matter. You know how to do a really good kick. It's not gonna matter against the gorilla.
Yeah,
Gorilla's gonna do you like that whole game where he put the cards on his hands. It's gonna do that to two people and just start beating it.
Okay, yeah, now we'll do a deeper dive into that one when Blackie is back. But
is Shannon Sharp in the clear? He done?
It sounds like he is.
It sounds like he's cooked.
Man, nah.
The lunch lady saying he did the dirty to her.
All right, man. Let's get on up out of here, bro. You wild. Nah, he's done. He he can keep doing nightcap, but it's the beginning of the end, man. Like, even if like that story isn't true with that newer woman, like the woman that said like this happened, she met him in like 2002.
She put her face out there.
Yeah, she put her face out there and she used the R word, bro.
Yeah.
You don't want that associated with you. Like like he's done at Fox, he's done at CBS, he can't go to NFL Network. You're done with ESPN, bro. You
trying to buy the volume.
The only people, like I don't know if that volume deal still, because he's supposed to get 100 M's from them, right?
I have no idea if that was the number from them.
I thought they said he was about to get 100 M's.
I don't know what that's
if he was about to get 100 M's, that shit is gone now. Only people that he can go to now is the people that tried to give us a deal.
That?
what
he's gonna be next to Fat Man.
Yeah.
No.
They told me and they told us to split $1,000. We was like, fuck you, we gonna stay independent. Was that the Blaze in that Blaze? Yeah, nah, Blaze.
Not Blaze Pizza. It's the bad Blaze.
Yeah.
The Blazer Outkick.
Yeah, no, the real triple B's.
I'd be sick when I'd be reading an article that says it's from Outkick or something, or you get like duped into reading like a tweet from them or something. It's
that was he's going
trash.
Shit, if Shannon Sharp wants to get some bread, he's gonna have to go to Outkick, Blaze, or goddamn Barstool.
InfoWars.
Or Info. Oh my god. Yeah,
InfoWars Sports.
You just created a thing, and if that shit works, them niggas owe us a check, bro. And you can take 80%.
I don't want the check. Keep the check.
Oh, fuck it. I'll take the check then. Fuck it.
Take the check.
Fuck it. All right. Hey, I'll send you kids some gifts. Fuck it, nigga.
Put a laying on it. That's
yeah. Hey, man. Switch twos for all of us. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, Alex. Let me tell you something, Alex.
Oh, no. You heard that new Kanye, Alex?
Bruh.
Oh no!
I can't believe that Kanye shit is real. I'm not going to recite those lyrics on here.
I want to play it, but I know we should not play it. We're not going to play it, but holy shit! If y'all have not heard that Kanye clip, and we're not talking about the cousin, this is
this ain't the molesting my cousin song either.
Nah, this is making no mistake about where he stands on.
Bro, I wonder if his homies were the people that kick it with him. I don't think he really got no friends like that because he said all my niggas is the N-word, the other N-word. I wonder if his homies like, nah, nigga, no, we ain't.
He might have been talking about that room. That might have been it.
Oh yeah. Nah, it's like, bro, look who he's hanging out with, bro. Like he was just talking shit about Drake, but he's kicking it with Top 5 and Sneeko and then Neon. Like, look who he has to hang out with, man. But yeah, Kanye's a terrible person. He's going to burn in hell.
The nasty circle.
That shit he said about Jay-Z, Beyonce's kids is terrible. He's going to hell for that. Yeah,
lock him up.
Yeah, no, he's terrible. But shit, this is episode 188. You ready to get on up out of here?
All right.
We had we had baby girl filling for Blackie.
Man,
yeah, she did good.
Shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. But shit, yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in. Episode 188, man. We out.
Peace.
Peace.